You already know what time it is. It is time for SEC After Dark. We are inching closer, and it's turning into more of a sprint towards the starting line of college football. NCAA 26 has dropped. SEC Media Days comes
Monday.
to us next week on Monday. Yeah. Vanderbilt's kicking it off. The Braves suck, so we don't have any distractions. It might as well be football season. NFL training camps are getting started really soon, and we're going to be in the thick of it, guys. It's
and Detroit's projected to win 103 games right now.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. And what you don't see now that we have the 5 box is Steve's Detroit Tigers sign he has back behind him there at chair level, which is pretty dope. But anyway, joining us, Mike Hughesman, Stephen Willis, Hammer, and Jake Thomas. Jeb's on vacation, and I'm pretty sure Hammer and Boss Man are the same people. They just changed the name every other week just to make it look like they're different people. But how's it going, boys?
I'm on a staycation too, so It's been nice all week.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm working on local advertising letters that are about to go out to the Locked On Ole Miss folks.
Nice.
Why don't you title some of those with SEC After Dark? Why don't you title some of those with After Dark and say, hey, we got a little package.
I'm using Chat GPT. You can too.
Oh yeah, I can too.
He's got a point, Corey.
Damn it. Well,
there goes a clean rating in 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Yep, that's pretty quick.
Yeah, is YouTube dingy for that? That's right? You can say that on like broadcast radio.
You can say it on broadcast TV at 7 o'clock.
I've heard worse on broadcast radio.
That don't count. So we still got our clean rating. Anyway, speaking of breaking news, we have another show that has debuted here on the After Dark Network.
What is that, Corey? Tell me more.
Looking at you, Jake Thomas, launching Bama After Dark.
As you see right there.
Yep.
Boom.
Bama After Dark.
Rick and Bonnie, how good was Bama After Dark?
They give it enthusiastic 2 thumbs up.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's great to talk about something that you love, and that's why we're all here. So, but now doing it exclusively for this channel, and still doing Todd Talk Live. May get Stacy on board at Bama After Dark, but we'll see how it goes. If not, just be a show, and hopefully I can get some people in. Corey, me and you might be able to do something when Vandy and Alabama play this year.
Yeah, no doubt, and Georgia.
Jordan, yeah.
We'll give you both shots. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'd be a fun collab. Yeah. So speaking of that, Israel gave me one of the best, I guess, metaphors. He has a sinus infection, and to describe how bad his headache was, he said it felt like the entire Georgia offensive line was tap dancing on his forehead.
Well, that means a 3 and out, right?
Yeah, he's better now, so it's good. He's better today.
Yeah. We're not talking about Ohio State or even Ole Miss or Texas. This is Georgia's offense we're talking about. Gunnar Stockton doing it, and nobody can stop a drive like Mike Bobo.
Here we go.
Is that the new Joe Milton? If you need him to throw it 40 yards, you can throw it 40 yards. If you need him to throw it 20 yards, you can throw it 40 yards.
Yes, that is kind of there, but that Joe Milton joke is one of the funniest things.
That might be your best one, Steve.
My favorite one was one that Dan Mullen ruined.
Yeah,
when he was at Florida, and that was the Atlantic would beat Florida before Kentucky, and then he goes and loses like 3 out of 4 to Kentucky.
Yeah.
He heard the joke and said, "Not so fast, Steve."
Yeah.
My favorite SEC quip is still the Steve Spurrier "You can't spell Citrus Bowl without UT."
Yeah.
Great. And Free Shoes University, talking about Florida State.
Yeah. Spurrier just has a million.
Yeah.
He was today talking about arts. Did y'all see that? I mean, he wasn't saying anything crazy. He just said, he's like, why is everybody
he's like,
why does everybody think this guy's going to be good? He hasn't played.
Thank you.
Listen,
if
He's
he was
got
that,
the last name. Is it?
Yeah.
if he was that
Listen.
good, he would have played last year. Is what he said.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
If his last name was Smith, he would not be at the top of the board on any top 10 quarterback list at all.
I don't know. Arch Smith's a pretty dope name, though.
Did you guys speaking of? Do you guys see what Mike Gundy said today? Kind of.
What did
he say?
About
I love Mike Gundy.
they were talking about NIL stuff and his changing landscape, and he said, "Let's stop pretending, about what it is. Start calling them employees, and then they can collective bargain, and that's how we should do things moving forward."
Oh,
Yeah, I did see that.
Do you know why that will never happen though?
Why?
You have to make them employees, and if you make them employees, they get to strike.
Oh,
And a strike in college football could be absolutely fatal. You want somebody to shut it up, just cut off the heartstrings in college athletics. This isn't a best athlete thing like the NFL.
no.
I mean, heck, a strike nearly killed Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
yep.
a strike.
But
would
maybe that's
kill.
why he said you then collective bargain with them.
Yes,
Yeah.
but if you do that, somebody's going to have to take a hard line. The players are going to demand too much. The owners or whatever, the athletic departments are going to demand too much.
You will
And
get agents
eventually-
involved more than they are.
Yes.
And you would need a players
just-
association. So if
Yeah.
it's if it's only football, that maybe could work, but there's no way you could get a all-encompassing players association for college athletics, right?
There's just too much.
Yeah, like
You'll have an 18-year-old leading that probably. You don't need an 18-year-old leading that at all.
yeah. But I mean, Gundy's
We're
right.
putting-
I just
Yeah.
I'm with Steve. I don't know if it'll ever.
His thought
Yeah.
process of let's call them employees because they are isn't a bad one.
No.
You're right.
No, it's not a bad notion. I mean, they're everything about them are employees except for officially being employees.
And because of this, nobody knows what's going on, and they're trying to make predictions. And Arch Manning is on the Heisman list.
Oh,
Listen.
good God.
Locked On College Football's host is Spencer McLaughlin. I like Spencer. I'll be on his show multiple times over the course of this coming year. I'll be on his show Monday, if we're going to be honest about it, talking about just this.
Like you're
This
actually
is
going to be
it.
on it, or you're going to?
Yeah, I'm going to be on it. But if you look at this list, this is his preseason rankings of the SEC.
Look at that. Look at Vandy. Look at
Vandy-
Georgia. Yes.
But Georgia, Texas, and Alabama and LSU are strictly there based off of brand. Georgia has a new quarterback. Texas has a new quarterback. Alabama has a new quarterback. South Carolina is on their list because of the hype for Lenore Sellers. That's why they're there. Oklahoma, I have no idea why Oklahoma's number 6 on this list.
John Mateer. John
But
Mateer's getting a lot of love.
he's a new quarterback.
No, Steve, I
point-
get what you're saying. I hear
Yeah.
what you're saying. I agree with you, but that's why.
The point is there are several blue bloods, Oklahoma, LSU, Alabama, Texas, and Georgia, getting the benefit of the doubt of their flaws because of who they are. And Ole Miss and Missouri and Vanderbilt are being punished for their flaws. It makes no sense. I don't want to say it's a lazy part of breaking it down, but it is taking the easy route out, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
is-
hate the list, to be honest.
this is a tough year to
Yeah.
rank them preseason because, like,
You don't know.
you have no
Yeah,
clue.
that's it.
Yeah.
You have no, like,
There's so many unknowns.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
outside
Florida,
of
number 8.
yeah,
DJ Lagway is a good quarterback getting all of this hype. Do you know he only threw for over 200 yards in like 2 games last season?
let's throw this back.
And one of those games was 500 yards against Samford. Nearly half of his passing yards came against an FCS team, and he is getting all this love because of how good he could be. Now, I think he has a chance to be very talented. I'm not saying he's not talented. I'm saying that people don't know.
No,
Yeah.
people don't know. I mean, people don't know about Austin Simmons. You can see the talent, but you just don't know over a course of the
Austin
season.
Simmons has the best drive of any of the new quarterbacks that are on this list.
But over
Nobody
the
has done it.
season, you don't know. You don't
Yeah.
know with John Mateer. You don't know. I mean, the only one you can really be sure of is Garrett Nussmeier. You've seen a whole season of him. You've seen a whole season of Lenore Sellers, but you can't put South Carolina at number 1 because
You can't put South Carolina at number 5.
No, you can't. But like, who do you put there?
You put Ole Miss there. They've won 10 games 3 out of the last 4 years.
I mean,
They've got something bit. They deserve a little bit of the benefit of the doubt right now.
Like Tennessee at 10.
Tennessee at 10. Missouri at 11. Missouri plays no one. If they have average quarterback play, they're going to win 9 games.
Auburn at 12.
What about A&M at 9? I think A&M needs to be bumped up a little bit.
Yeah, Auburn at 12. Hugh Freeze is getting fired.
Oh, I hope that happens.
Missouri also has back-to-back double-digit win seasons. That's pretty low for them considering the schedule.
Yeah.
Missouri's first 6 games are at home. Isn't that right, Hammer? You guys talked about that last night.
We did, yeah. They do not play a road game until mid-October.
That's insane.
Yep. They get 4 out-of-conference games, and then their first 2 conference games are all at home.
So that was on the road for 6 weeks last year. I don't even remember that. Because then we just split the schedules from home
because their non-con games would have been at home.
Okay,
right?
Okay,
yes, they're non-con. They
they're at 8.
They're rigging
8
the
home
system.
games this year out of 12.
Yeah,
yeah. And Ole Miss has 8 home games out of 12, and they go on the road to Kentucky. They go on the road to Mississippi State. 2 games that they should win. They don't traditionally lose ball games at home. If you look at Lane Kiffin's history at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
You go to Sanford Stadium, that's probably an L. But that would probably be an L for whoever's walking into that stadium. And then you go to Oklahoma, and that's at best for Ole Miss a swing game. But 10-2 is on the table. The playoffs are absolutely on the table. You just have to handle DJ Lagway at home, Lenora Sellers at home, and Garrett Nussmeier at home. That is what's between the playoffs.
And if you win 2 of those 3, you're in good shape.
And that's a top 5 worthy ranking, Steve. I agree with you.
Yeah, Steve, we talked about that last night when we were doing over and unders with Ole Miss. It was 8.5, at least the number that we pulled up. Mm-hmm. And both Bossman and I were like, I mean, are there a lot of unknowns? Yeah, but like, do we think they can get to 9 with Lane Kiffin, as you said, with what he's done the last few years? It's like, that's where I would put my money on rather than them going, 8-4, 7-5, because and the other thing too that I think, for Ole Miss that's encouraging is with Austin Simmons, Lane has done a great job with quarterbacks. And if he didn't like Austin Simmons or didn't think he was ready, he would have got somebody in the portal. He's not afraid to do that. And he did not do that, obviously. So,
and he apparently lit up the Manning Passing Academy.
Right. It's like either Kiffin's wrong, which is not likely based on his track record, or he's going to be pretty good. I mean, he might not be a first rounder, but he's going to be solid.
One thing I will say where this conversation started was Arch and, in the Heisman race, to his credit, or maybe not, but Julian Sain and Dante Moore are also both in the top 10. All 3 of those guys are first-year starting QBs, all in the top 10 Heisman odds at this point in the year. So a lot, if you're a QB who's going to the playoffs, you're instantly in the Heisman race in a lot of cases. That's last year was the anomaly in not having a QB of a playoff team win the Heisman.
True.
The funny thing is they're just guessing on the playoff teams, because one of these players that are Heisman candidates now, that team is going to do an FSU this season. And they're going to absolutely tailspin. It might be Moore, it might be Say, and it could be anybody. But that is absolutely going to happen to one of these highly ranked guys. Austin Simmons, by the way, is like number 13 in the Heisman ranking.
Yeah.
They literally just don't know. And you have a whole bunch of people that proudly do not know ball trying to predict how this is going to go.
There's a lot of people who don't know ball.
And you can't predict it. It's you got to call it what it is. It's just a guess. You're just guessing. And so, we have no clue. I mean, everything points to Austin Simmons being good, but we just don't know for sure at this point until he strings together 3 or 4 really great ball games, which I think he will, given his talent and given his mettle against Georgia, and how calm he was under duress in that series that he played, that one series. If you extrapolate that over a full season, I don't know what the numbers look like, but they're going to be pretty good.
It also helps that Lane has his best group of pass catchers that he's had since
Yeah,
Alabama.
very good receiving group.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that includes the tight end groups, the 12 personnel and things going in and out of that. They have a chance to do a lot of fun stuff, especially with how smart Austin Simmons is. I mean, he's already graduated from college. He graduated from high school 2 years early. The processing ability is out of this world. With somebody like Lane Kiffin and a quarterback that is able to handle a little bit more, and with basically offensive coordinators directly into the ear, I'm curious to see what it's going to look like, honestly.
He ain't gonna need it. He's smart. He's highly intelligent. He's not necessarily the first year starter I'm worried about. I just wanted people to see that you truly don't know, and you could be wrong on somebody, or there's something that could happen over the course of the season. But Austin Simmons is not one that I'm worried about. Lagway, I'm not worried about his talent. If he's healthy, he's going to be great. He's going to be one of the top quarterbacks in the.
But is he healthy? That's
he healthy?
Yeah.
That's the biggest if, and that makes me wonder. It's like I have a hard time putting him high on the list because of that. Because I don't know if he's even gonna finish the season. Like we just don't know.
His O line does look better this year.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know how that shoulder's gonna. I mean, he's got shoulder issues. Like that ain't good for a quarterback to have shoulder issues.
Spencer Strider just got 3-run homered, by the way, by the Oakland Sacramento A's.
They're playing in a minor league park.
Hey, it's really cool.
I don't care.
It is really cool.
It's the F and A's, for God's sakes.
They're playing in a minor league park. They're playing.
They could be playing at Fayetteville High School right beside me here, and they'll still get beat like 10-3. They're garbage.
This is like you can't. Oh God, you can't lose like this to the freaking A's.
Thank you.
And then you lose to the Orioles a few weeks ago,
mm-hmm.
or whenever that was. It felt like a month ago, but it was just recently.
Anyway. I didn't want to talk about the Braves because all my blood pressure gets too high.
It's on directly in front of me because
that's fine.
MLB Big Inning is one of the best things ever. And
is that
it
like
comes on.
Red Zone?
It's like Red Zone. So they're doing like a 3-box right now, 3 different. And in baseball, you can actually follow each and every game because it's rare that pitches get synced up.
I wanted to address something you made a comment about. So I just had a question to ask y'all. But you talked about Moore, you talked about saying that they kind of struggled with the talent that Ohio State and Oregon possess. If they do struggle, could the talent enough talent be around keep them in the playoff hunt?
Absolutely.
Or would they need a quarterback play to get?
There? Like this, if Julian Sayin or Dante Moore are bad,
mm-hmm.
now we're talking DJ Uiagalelei.
Right.
Okay.
Bad. Yeah.
That's what we're saying right now. If they make it to the playoff, that is a shot at the Big Ten.
Okay.
You should be deep enough to where if the quarterback is that bad, it kind of tanks a little bit.
That makes sense. Especially
I think Oregon can cope with it better. I think Novosad's decent. They're also going to be a very run-heavy team this year.
Also, at those two places, I don't know about Ohio State, but at Oregon, if you're bad, you ain't going to be bad for very long because you're going to be standing on the sideline.
Yeah, that's true.
But the answer would be like, look what happened to Michigan a year ago. They had no quarterback play. They had a problem all year, and they were a 6-6 team. They figured it out towards the end of the year, but they didn't make the playoffs.
Still beat Alabama.
And they beat
Alabama when Alabama didn't make the playoffs. They didn't care. South Carolina when they didn't make the playoffs, even though they had no business thinking they could or should, they didn't care. The only one that went to a bowl game pissed off was Ole Miss.
They were for sure.
Yeah, I felt bad for Duke. My God. And especially whenever Duke's starting quarterback wasn't there, it's like, oh, this is going to be bad. Lane's about to prove a point.
This is going to be real bad. Speaking of which, they got an $8 million Mensa.
Yes, and Tulane would have beat Kansas State last year if he knew anything about ball security.
Yeah, exactly. Old Manny Diaz.
Yeah. Real quick, I want to change over real quick to MLS at the dark. But Steve, I saw that Messi had 2 goals the other night and 2 impressive goals.
Oh yeah, he's still one of the best players in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
And Miami's uniforms look so good.
Yep.
That color pink, it shouldn't, but it just fits with Miami.
It does. It looks really good.
If any other team tried that, it would look terrible.
Yeah. But with Miami, it just works.
Mm-hmm.
And heck, an MLS team beating a European team in a competitive match.
Yeah.
They beat Porto. They lost to PSG 4-0. They're like, look, MLS is crap. PSG beat Inter Milan 5-0 in the Champions League final. Losing 4-0 to them is not a mark of shame. But them getting to the round of 16, that was a big moment for MLS. It literally was.
Yep.
And the MLS is pretty deep. I mean, Nashville's team is really exciting to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you got Messi, and I'm hoping some of these stars will come over to America and try to grow it here. And
Corey, I don't know if you knew, but the minor leagues, I call them, for the Nashville team is in Huntsville now. They're actually really good. I think their first year being a team, they missed going to playoffs by like one game.
Oh dang! Okay.
Yeah, so they're really good.
Yeah, and they're talking about, the rumor is, like I said, it's all rumors, but not starting next season in the spring like they always do with MLS, and having a normal season going August through May, just like normal after the World Cup.
So sync up with the rest of the world.
Yeah, sync up, the MLS syncing
With
up with
Europe.
the rest of the world.
Yeah, like Brazil doesn't. Brazil does the MLS schedule too, and
Yeah,
they've
that would
talked about
the
it.
transfer portal.
Yeah. The problem there is places like Minnesota, Boston. It's a bitch in November through February.
Well, places like Orlando is going to be rough on people in February.
Yeah.
When you expect it to be kind of chilly and it's going to be 92 degrees.
But like, I mean, in Europe, it gets frigid during those times. It's not that big a deal.
Hey, okay.
Go play in Norway during Champions League.
Listen, I got online and it's like a heat wave is going through London, and they give out the temperature in Celsius. This temperature is expected, and you go ahead and do the conversion. It's like 84 degrees. Yeah.
Wow. I love taking 84, 85 degrees.
Yeah, it's probably 84 or 85 right now. There's not even a sun in the sky.
Yeah, give me 84 in the middle of July. I'll take it every day of the week, man.
Me too.
Dude,
the thing I didn't realize this is in a lot of places like in London and stuff, you have like the window locks, so you can't open your windows all the way. So it makes it a lot hotter in like this time of year.
Yeah, and the places are more designed for cooler weather than warmer weather.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the opposite of Florida. Like here, I run the heater like one day a year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like my home in Minnesota, the furnace is the size of a refrigerator in the basement.
Yeah. So that probably plays into it a little bit as well. But heck, I lived in Europe. It was mild. I wouldn't give anything for my time living in Italy. Honestly, it only got up to about 82 degrees during the day. Never got down below about 40 degrees, and there was always a constant breeze off of the Med. So, it was pretty fantastic. One of the reasons I moved down to where I am right now is, other than the high temperatures, this offers the same thing.
But do you get that same level of breeze inland versus living on the coast?
There's always a breeze.
Okay.
Yeah, I live in Winter Haven, and
does it get real buggy in Florida?
Oh
like
yeah, it's extremely. But the summers are not as bad as Tennessee or Mississippi.
Oh, I can't.
Or Alabama.
Man. My legs just get tore up by mosquitoes when I go.
Oh Lord, yeah.
And I do the spray, and it doesn't work.
I mean, you walk outside, and you just start pouring sweat. I mean, just trying to lock your door. Just that motion, you're already sweating. It's crazy.
Hey, I will say this. Corey talks about the mosquitoes. The lanai is the greatest thing ever.
The what?
The lanai, the screened in back porch, basically.
Oh.
Our pool is screened in, the whole 9 yards.
Oh,
Is
nice.
that why every pool in Florida is screened in like that?
Yeah, it's one of those things to where you get the sun and all of that, and you don't have to deal with all the outside. Like I said, I live in Winter Haven. It's the chain of lakes city. There's lakes everywhere. That means I get a breeze, but that also means there's standing water and mosquitoes.
Skeeters.
Yeah. My wife is a target to mosquitoes. They love her. She's like Sookie Stackhouse from True Blood, as far as her blood, apparently.
Same
Absolutely
with my wife.
nuts. Yeah,
It is 8:26, and we got our first True Blood represent.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, Sookie. Yeah, the mosquitoes just all go to her. They don't mess with me. They all go to her.
That's a show I couldn't get behind. True Blood. I just couldn't do it.
I enjoy True Blood. It's fun.
I couldn't.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I just couldn't get into it. I don't know. I mean,
I haven't watched the whole thing.
I didn't judge other people for watching it. I mean, I get it, but it just wasn't for me.
I judge people who don't watch Burn Notice, Corey.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't get into that. He couldn't get into The Sopranos. He couldn't get into,
Right.
you know.
Oh, I love The Sopranos.
Yeah.
I watched the hell out of Sopranos.
Yeah,
Entourage, greatest show ever.
Entourage is good.
Tomorrow,
you haven't watched Burn Notice.
By the way, tomorrow Superman drops.
Yeah, it does.
97 audience score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Nice.
Steve's gonna be there at what time's the theater open?
Oh, I'll be there Saturday at noon. That's Becky's choice.
Mhm.
And then after the movie, we're going to walk-ons.
Oh, nice. So, okay, let me ask you a question. You go to the movie theater. What is your snack routine there? Everyone has their own snack routine at the movie theater. What does Stephen Willis get for a movie?
Oh, well, you asking that question proves that you're impoverished because I've already put my order in so it can be delivered to my seat before the movie. I go with a large buttered popcorn, a hot dog, and a large cherry icy.
Oh.
That is my movie theater routine. Becky eats on the popcorn. She wants a thing of water.
Okay.
No.
So this will also show you how long it's been since I've been to the theater. It's been years, and I've been to one of those full service theaters too. I forget what movie I watched. I didn't even really like the movie. It was just a cool experience. But you go to if you go to like an old school, you just go to the concession stand and get the massive bag of buttered popcorn and get the freaking jug of Coke.
It has to be layered buttered popcorn.
Oh yeah. If they don't layer it,
it's all at the bottom. Oh my god, I hate that.
Rookie mistake. Yeah, no. Yeah. And you see the pros. They just layer it, man. It's so good.
Yeah, and they're like throwing the scoop around like hibachi.
They're like a hibachi.
The whipping it around.
I mean, it is an art form watching them throw popcorn in the back. It's amazing. And then they give it to you. They overfill it, and it not a single kernel spills.
No.
And they like whip it over to you, like they like throw it at you, basically.
I don't mind popcorn. My Raisinets are my go-to every block. And again, it's also been years since I've been to a theater, but Raisinets are my usual.
Sour Patch Kids. If I accompany the popcorn with candy,
we went a few years ago to watch the new Twisters movie. I guess it was last year when it came out.
The movie was so good, good.
It was. And I have not seen this since COVID, but they actually had the butter on the outside, so you can actually put as much as you want on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen those too. There's a theater, one theater I went to. They had, they not only had the butter dispenser, but they had like rows of the popcorn seasoning, like 20 different flavors of popcorn seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, this is my Superman plan. Okay, Rick and Bonnie is going Monday to see it, but I plan on seeing it Saturday in a XD type theater setting. The normal, not quite IMAX, but it's going to be very good. And if it is good, I will go see it in IMAX in the following couple of days. And then this is the kicker. In Lake Wells, Florida, there's a theater that is an old style movie theater. It's not stadium seating. It's the old gentle raise up on the ramp. is fantastic. There's not more than 4 people in that theater at any given time. I'm convinced it is a money laundering scam for a drug dealer, but you can catch Superman in like the 1978 format, and that'll be pretty fantastic too.
So can you smoke cigarettes in there? Not that you do.
Probably. I don't think they would kick you out, period.
Ripping heaters in there.
Yeah.
God. Still the greatest movie experience of all time was, Steve, when we went, you and me and Tom and John went to go see Dark Knight in IMAX.
Yeah. That was all, especially the very beginning of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was fantastic.
Dark Knight is probably the best Batman movie made.
I saw the first Avengers movie in IMAX too. That was wild.
You know, I was watching some spoiler-free reviews on Superman today, and there was one that they put out from 2000. They said 2008 was the turning point because that was the year that Iron Man came out and The Dark Knight came out. And after that, everybody thought to be cool, you had to have this gritty, grindy superhero or snarky guy. There wasn't necessarily real camp.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel like a comic book movie. They said Superman feels like a comic book movie, and it's everything that he was. You can feel the whole. It's the best Superman that they've ever put on screen, with the exception of maybe Christopher Reeve, which also they got some influence from Smallville in this one. So I'm pretty fired up about that too.
Good TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Good TV show.
Oh. Old Smallville.
Mm-hmm. Somebody say, oh.
Corey, we want to get some of these storylines out of the way that we have.
Let's go. SEC Media Days. We talked about the rankings, which is a welcome curveball. But here's some questions heading into Media Days, and shout out to Mike for creating this graphic. I call it the Holiday 12 pack of questions. If we ever get a beer sponsor, yeah.
The first one is a definite yes, Mike.
Okay.
Yep, it's a definite yes.
Why is he not at Media Days then? That's the question.
They didn't take him to Media Day. They pulled a Marcel Reed with him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My God, I think it should be a rule. If your quarterback competition is settled, that quarterback has to go to SEC Media Days.
Has he officially named him the starter though?
I think he's following Saban's old rule and not naming the starter until the actual depth chart comes out the first game.
There you go.
We don't even do a depth chart, but Austin Simmons is going to be there.
Right.
True. All right. So Napier, Freeze, Pittman, Stoops. Who's the first out?
Pittman, I think, or Stoops, one of the two.
It's either
I'm going
Freeze
Billy
or Stoops. Freeze or Stoops.
I think Napier can win 7 or 8. Freeze, nah. I think if he wins at least 6, he may be on the hot seat, but he may not lose his job.
I'm telling you, it could be a mushroom cloud if they lose to Baylor.
Yeah, it very well could.
Yeah.
It'll get real interesting there if they lose to Baylor, and I think that has a chance to legitimately happen.
Yeah, Baylor should be favored in that ball game.
Yeah, that's going to be
they're a 9-win team from last year.
They're really good. Sawyer Robinson's a good little quarterback. Michael Trigg got kicked off of Ole Miss's team, but he's good too.
They also have a heck of a running back. I'm blanking on his name, but he started last. Well, Bryce Washington, that was it.
Their offensive coordinator is the one that brought us Kenny Trill.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I
really think Hugh is going to be in more trouble by this recruiting cycle than he is anything, because this recruiting for them is awful. Yeah. I mean, they're trying to do it the right way and blaming everybody else for doing it the wrong way.
Whenever we weren't signing good classes, we were trying to do it the right way too. It doesn't matter if we were on probation or not.
Doesn't matter if he's calling.
Yeah, it's a mess.
I could see Pittman though, just because he's been there so much longer.
Yeah,
like
my thought with Napier is with like Pittman, Stoops, those guys make it the whole season. They've been there long enough. They'll give them till the end.
True.
If things go really, really bad for Napier, he could get it 9 games in. That's why I'm leaning him there.
Yeah, I think Stoops, he's not going to be the first one to go, but I have a hard time believing he's going to be there much longer. And if he's back, it's only because Kentucky decided that, hey, our basketball team's good again, so we're going to just not worry about football.
So Napier starts out with LIU, which should be a win. Then South Florida, probably a tough game, but they should win it. But then you got LSU, Miami, Florida, Texas A&M coming up. You know, that could make or break their season, honestly.
Yeah, that could be 4 losses right there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
But the flip side of that is like Texas coming in, if Florida wins that game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Texas and Ohio State is a very, very important game.
It is.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Because if it goes poorly for Texas, 8-4, 7-5 is absolutely on the table for those guys.
Yep.
The thing you just said, Steve, is why the 4+4+2 model, we should do that. Because with the 5+11, that game doesn't mean anything. Like that game doesn't happen in the 5+11. Where now, if those conferences have 4, you're still incentivized to play that game.
Yeah.
True.
They're talking about the SEC and the Big Ten playing a 9-game conference schedule and having an SEC Big Ten challenge going on during the season. 10 out of the 12 games would be marquee level contest. And to me, that makes all the sense in the world. You add like Florida State playing Florida, Kentucky and Louisville, that's 11 of the 12 games for them is going to be really good, and you're not punished for it.
Yeah. That's the best part. You're able to play those matchups that fans want to see, and you get more excitement and more buzz. It can only
the playoffs come out of the conference games.
Yeah. Can Georgia's offense be elite with Gunnar Stockton? Steve, I already know your answer. So somebody else.
Yes.
Yeah, the answer is yes. It's Georgia. It's 5 stars everywhere.
It can be. I don't know that it will be. I'm not sure yet.
I don't know that's all on him either, though. I mean,
no,
that's
it's not.
For sure. Yeah.
Not the style that they play, really.
This is also the best group of pass catchers that Georgia's had since Kirby's been there.
I mean, he threw 250 yards in the bowl game. I mean, it's not, and they still lost. It's not really his fault, you know. So
yeah, he played his tail off.
They need, believe it or not, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Georgia needs better play on the offensive and defensive line.
Yeah, their offensive line was disappointing last year, and defensively, they were in a weird. It was a weird year defensively because they had the elite talent. They just couldn't. I don't know what it was. It just seemed lackadaisical. Kirby seemed kind of checked out. Glenn Schumann was kind of overwhelmed and in over his head, and Kirby had to step back in and take things over.
Mm-hmm.
It was just an odd season defensively.
Oh my
goodness! Is Bobo's boy going to be the center this year, Corey?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Jake Bobo.
Yeah. The Angels are wearing throwbacks. They look like the old California Angels, the Naked Gun Angels uniform.
Oh, they're wearing Naked Gun.
The dark boot with the A with the circle.
Yes, it's fantastic. Yeah.
Reggie Jackson tried to kill Queen Elizabeth in those uniforms. Yeah.
I think they're making a new one of those.
They are.
Did I see that? Yeah.
I don't buy Liam Neeson as Frank Drebin, though.
I don't
Oh my goodness, it was awesome. They put a clip out the other day, and he was in his apartment like cleaning up. I was like, sorry, I haven't had a time to clean up since my wife died. I've kind of been out of it. Somebody said, how did she pass? And Leslie Nielsen, just without missing a beat, it's like, well, 50 yards, no problem. It's like, it sounds like a saint. It's like, or a 49er or a Bronco, just not the Browns. We'd have been happy with anyone but the Browns. It was fantastic, the delivery on that. It was like, I think this has a chance to be really good.
Okay. Well, maybe so. I don't know. It's after seeing Taken, it's hard for me to buy Liam Neeson as a comedian like that.
Yeah.
Leslie Nielsen was just so great in that role. It's just hard to follow.
His cameo in Ted is the reason he got the Leslie Nielsen role at Naked Gun.
The Frank Drebin.
Yeah. That is the greatest cameo ever. at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that one. I could see that. Okay. I mean, I'm still going to give it a chance because I'm a huge Naked Gun fan, but
Yeah, and Rick and Bonnie said they saw Jurassic Park Rebirth in a 3D motion seats.
Oh, nice.
So,
Okay.
how many? The problem with Jurassic World, I mean, I get the idea the franchise is there, but how many times can you say, "Okay, let's do this"?
the same could be said for Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. We do it.
And
but
honestly,
I mean, just on like, hey, let's make dinosaurs. Just that
Yeah.
portion of it.
I saw one of
Not
the
a
greatest
movie.
college football Fast and the Furious memes a couple days ago. If you can see the Phillip Rivers one, because his oldest boy's like a QB recruit, and someone said, "This is about to be like Fast and Furious in the mid 2000s, where we get one of these every 2 years."
yeah, he's got like 12 kids or something like that. It's crazy.
It's
Yeah,
insane.
true.
That is funny. I have not seen that meme, but that is
Yeah.
funny.
I think Chris Marler put that out
Yeah.
from
Okay.
Locked On Gamecocks. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
But-
Yeah.
Vern Funquist.
But see, the thing about Jurassic World and Jurassic Park and Fast and Furious, I'm in the same boat with GTA. Now I'm gonna play the hell out of GTA 6 when it comes out. But what more can you do in a GTA style game that we haven't already done yet? Now they are putting a female protagonist in there finally, but that's about it. That's what all you can do.
Just enhance graphics, I guess. Just make it look
Yeah.
more and more real every time. I guess.
Right.
You know? More like at some point they'll probably go point of view on the
Yeah,
on
that's virtual reality. Everything's
Yeah.
going to that now.
I
Good
have,
call,
I have,
yeah.
Mhm.
I have retired from video games.
No, do you ever retire from video games?
Yes,
How?
you did.
How?
because Steve wants to go back to the old school game of hitting a wheel with a stick.
It's a hoop and a stick.
What about kick a can down the road?
We played this game called Kick the Can, see?
Yeah.
Dang, yeah. You'll never take me alive, copper.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Mm.
My generation invented speakeasies.
Yeah, see? Wait a minute.
Which, by the way, I want to give everybody thank Gen Z because they came up with a fantastic idea to where they take about a week off every year to not work. They came up with this idea completely by themselves. They just go do things at the beach, maybe, or go to a park, something that they enjoy. But they do that about a week out of the year, and they call that micro retiring.
Oh wow.
Oh.
So aren't we glad they thought of that? They invented vacations.
I like it.
Yeah.
Good for them.
PTO, baby. PTO.
Mhm. Yeah.
PTO.
Yeah. It's a brand new invention. I love this invention. Never seen it before.
When we were at Dell, and this is the honest to God truth. I wish it wasn't, but it's the honest to God truth.
God,
You would see interviews of people that were coming in trying to get the job. We used to joke saying Dell was the best first and third job you'll ever have, because you'd get it. But you would get there and people coming in for the interview, and you'd see a person about 22 years old and a person about 44 years old coming in at the same time. They were bringing their mothers on their job interview.
Oh, good God.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's what we're dealing with, people.
Oh Jesus.
That's what we're dealing with.
Oh God. No.
Oh wow, Rick. Interesting. If they ever make those, that's definitely what I want to retire at and die at.
Assisted
Isn't
gaming
it? And,
facility.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a.
I'm getting back
I like
into it. I got away from it. I took a micro retirement from video games.
I did when the baby was born, but
Yeah,
I got
get back into it a little bit.
I got
You can
into it.
honestly see that big fight that like millennials and boomers are having right now. You can see how it's going to be Gen X and Gen Z. You can absolutely, because they're so ridiculous.
Yeah,
So they're,
It's awful.
oh yeah, so bad.
It's oh gosh, yeah. And then you're going to get D-Generation X.
Oh, they're going to be told to
You
suck.
don't
it.
like it. I got 2 words for you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Love it.
Yeah, that's all right. Another question. Y'all ready for another question?
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Which team regresses the most from an impressive 2024? Mizzou, Ole Miss, South Carolina, or Tennessee?
South Carolina.
Falls, Tennessee.
I think it's Missouri.
Their schedule's so good.
Their schedule's pretty weak.
Yeah. I mean,
My gosh, who they don't play.
mhm.
I think it's the Vols too. I think
Okay, I'll go with the Vols.
I
Jeff's not here to
sneakily
defend them.
I sneakily think that the offense is going to run better with Aguiar than it did with Iamaliava.
My worry
Yeah,
is
I know.
Samson being gone. Less
Yeah,
about
but
the
he's
quarterback
the
and
best
more
running back in
about
the conference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the best tailback.
They also had the
Mhm.
best run D in the conference, and they lost all those front seven guys basically.
Yeah.
Someone said game. I'm actually worried about the Gamecocks. I don't know that they get to 9 wins like they did last year, but I don't think they drop too much.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
one
think
of
we
those
see a
things.
recall.
Losing Mike Shula is now your offensive coordinator. Lenore Sellers is
gross.
good, but yeah, you're going to put Mike Shula in there calling plays for a player like Lenore Seller. I don't know. They don't have super big time wide receivers. If Ole Miss would have played them in 8 quarters last year, South Carolina would not have scored a touchdown. It's one of those things. I think the under for South Carolina is a pretty safe bet, honestly.
Yeah, I said my most productive Locked On Vandy video for the summer was when I predicted Vandy beating South Carolina.
Yeah.
When was the last time that happened? Been a while.
16 years ago.
Okay.
And it's in Columbia, right?
Yeah.
It's a very bold. It could be very hot take. It could be piping hot take, but
Yeah.
It's week 3. It's
week
early in
3.
the season. Yeah.
Here's what I said. South Carolina, for whatever reason, they always struggle early. That's when you get South Carolina. Because if you play them in mid to late October and on,
Yeah.
they are really tough.
And
Well,
Beaver has been like that.
Remember, they just for some reason they don't hit their stride.
Listen, they go to Missouri, they go to LSU, they go to Ole Miss, they have Oklahoma at home, Alabama at home. I mean, they could be a better team and go 8-4.
Yeah,
honestly,
That is true.
That's going to be a tough game for Alabama.
And the last game of the year is going to be a battle against Clemson at home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's always a battle, though.
Yeah.
Even when in their down year, it was always
the game I'm super, and I mentioned this on Hammer Show last night. I commented in. The Missouri game. They've only won in Missouri once in over a decade.
That's wild.
That's a game I'm kind of worried about. Yeah. Now,
and
that doesn't
I am
do the
very
World Champ years. So
yeah. I'm very excited to see what it looks like with the Rocks with their new stadium edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, how are they going to do the Rocks? The Rocks are.
Yeah, it's the Rock M is the most important part of Missouri Stadium and football program.
Yeah. Shout out John Miller. All right. Can Vanderbilt win 8? Can Mississippi State win 5?
I'm a no on both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say no as well.
Because Vandy's going to win 10 games this year.
Yeah.
I think Vandy 6-6 is still the goal.
I think
the schedule is going to be a little bit more difficult this year. You get Bama in Bama, you get Texas in Texas,
Virginia
South
Tech
Carolina, Virginia Tech on the road.
I think like 6 wins should be at home.
Yeah, and Auburn at that point could be a trash fire.
It could be a dumpster fire.
And obviously, Hugh Freeze, it's not too late to get next year's Father's Day gift for Diego Pavia.
Is Missouri?
Hugh Freeze may not be there to lose to Diego Pavia.
Mizzou's at home too. That's an interesting.
Mizzou's at home too, and that was a double overtime game a year ago when Mizzou was a better team.
Yeah.
Who's the non-con team? For them this year?
Virginia Tech, Charleston Southern, Utah State, who just hired Bronco Mendenhall. So that's not an easy walk through game.
And Georgia State, who beat them last year,
is well coached, but they had no roster last year.
Yeah.
That's why they won only 3 games, but they're well coached and they were extremely locked in for that game.
But one of those games was against Vandy.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I talked about it on my show.
Yeah, Georgia State opens with Ole Miss. That's Austin Simmons' first start.
Whew.
Oh, damn.
God, they may drop a 50-burger in the first half.
Del McGee is
Yep.
it ain't for the faint of heart there, man.
Yeah.
He's a good coach, though.
Yeah. Bronco Mendenhall at Utah State, though, is very intriguing.
Yeah, that feels like this year's Georgia State, doesn't it?
It does.
I had a Utah State guy on off season for my Mountain West guy, and we talked a little bit about that. Yeah.
Now, their roster, what did he say about their roster? Because I don't think it's that strong of a roster.
No, it's totally unknown. He's like, they brought in a few New Mexico guys, but he said it's looking like very much a year 0 scenario where it's getting the system in place, and then
Bringing in some New Mexico guys seems to be a good strategy.
True.
but that's where Mendenhall was last year.
Right.
That's why.
Yeah. Ole Miss got their tight end.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Dan Pugh, their QB is going to be Utah's QB this year.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
I tell you, think of the Big 12 has the chance to surprise this year, because I don't think it's going to be Arizona State. I think they had their moment last year. Scatterbo's gone.
I think Texas Tech is.
Well, that's a great.
Texas Tech.
I'm shamelessly self-promoting now. Next week's off-season After Dark, I'm having a Texas Tech guy on from Broadway Shuffle.
Yeah,
They're hot now. I mean, you're hearing all the NIL stuff.
Oh my! And they're getting recruits now like crazy, like top tier recruits.
It's going to it's going to be a Kansas State, Texas Tech, Utah, Iowa State.
ASU will still be in the mix. I think Levitt's a good QB.
Yeah.
The funny thing about Texas Tech, I made a joke on Twitter that it's like they watched Landman and they're like, oh my goodness, we're rich, aren't we?
Yeah.
And they just figured that out and it's like, let's go.
Yeah.
Another team we mentioned, I don't know if they'll be that good, but in that conference with so much parity, Baylor could be in the mix to go to the conference title game.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If Baylor beats Auburn, which they have a really good shot at doing,
they really do.
Then that is very much on the table.
Danny Cannell's all ready to go for that Baylor game.
He's got it.
And it's going to happen. But this is a game that I literally think the wrong team's favored in this game. I think it's a Baylor game. It's a home game. It's the opening of the season. Baylor should win this game.
It's like when Auburn played Cal. And it was a similar situation. Wrong team was favored. Cal came in. Should have boat raced them. They didn't, but they should have boat raced them. If it was at Cal, they would have. But they just came in from minute one and they just were in control of that game.
Since we're in the Big 12 real quick, y'all's opinion, does Colorado win 6 games this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You think they're good enough to win
I
this?
I like
I don't know.
I like Caden Salter. I like Caden Salter as a quarterback.
He's a terrible fit for that offense, so they're going to have to change a lot of what they do with him.
Yeah.
I think they will.
Yeah, they will. I mean, a lot of things you can say about Prime. Stupid is not one of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Colorado Georgia Tech is a fun week 1 game.
Oh,
that is a fun week.
Oh,
in Boulder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I definitely got that game.
I'm a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech.
I will Buster, I love you, dude. You're my guy, but I can't do it. I hope you guys. I hope Georgia Tech scores 45 points and loses 50-45.
Okay.
That just looks good for your cousin, right? Because they scored that many points.
Exactly.
Oh, Mike Trout in the old Angels uniform.
I bet that's sweet.
Oh my goodness!
I want him to go like old school, like Jim Edmonds uniform.
The
vests with the
the pinstripes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they have those the year they won the World Series?
No, they were they
had already flipped over to what they have now. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was the very first version of what they have now.
What the Angels are wearing right now is going to sound weird, but the name that comes to mind whenever I see these uniforms is Doug DeCenzo.
I don't know any Angels players that played in those uniforms.
But it should be Reggie Jackson or something like that. Nolan Ryan played in those uniforms, but I picture a random second baseman from like
like the
1987.
California where it had the CA with a halo and like
No, that's after these.
Mike
Oh.
Socha may have been a player when they had those uniforms, who later managed.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah, Mike
he was
Socha.
there for years.
Hold on.
Yeah, he was catching for the Dodgers when they were wearing these uniforms.
Yeah.
Mike.
And they were the California Angels instead of the Department of the Redundancy Department
Yeah.
of the Los Angeles Angels.
Of Anaheim. Briefly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anaheim Angels. Yep.
It's Los Angeles, the city of angels, angels.
Mm-hmm.
That's like down here we have a high school that's the All Saints.
How original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those the A with the angel wings, a navy blue hat. Those are so sick, dude.
I like what they're wearing right now with the halo. It just looks like
they're okay. Hold on, I'm trying to find those old school uniforms.
The Angels ones?
Yeah,
just type in 1987 Angels.
It's just the A with the halo,
Angels,
right?
Angels across the front.
Yeah.
Oh, those are sick, dude.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Those are so sick. Are they wearing like the pants? I'm not on MLB beginning, obviously, but are they wearing the pants with the? We call it a cummerbund. What do you call that? Stripes on the waist.
No, it's an older version of that. It's just a stripe down the side of the pants.
Oh my gosh, those are so
Those
sick.
are cool. Yeah. I'm looking at them.
Those are filthy, dude.
Yeah. But they also, since they do the white and the gray with those, they have like the all red sleeves, the secondary stuff. It looks really good.
Oh, dude, I see a picture of Mike Trout wearing this like Angels. It has no stroke to it, but it has the halo around the A on the jersey and it has the diamond around the number. Is that what we're talking about?
No. That's their City Connect jersey.
Those are pretty sick too, though.
Yeah, those are awesome.
But
Some of the City Connect ones are not great.
Oh no, the Detroit one's absolutely horrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would say most of them are not good.
There's definite misses. But no, the California Angels where they had the CA on the cap and they had the Rangers style font. Like it's like a dead copy of the Texas Rangers, like the Juan Gonzalez uniforms.
Okay.
Hammer, you probably can relate to this comment the most out of anyone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the like 90s Rangers with the red.
Yeah. The Angels have an iteration of their uniform like that too. It's the worst in their history. They have, I see this hat. It's like a lowercase a with a halo around it. That's pretty cool too.
All right, so we're about to show it. I think. Just 1 second. 2 minutes. Yeah. 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Oh, and they got the t-shirt style jersey.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's completely 1980s. It's amazing.
Can they like, okay. This might be a little bit hot takeish too. We didn't get to all of our questions. Here's our holiday 12 pack if you want to take a screenshot of that. But okay. Teams should go back to, there's a lot of teams that should go back to their 1980s style uniforms.
Yeah, the Cardinals brought back the powder blues.
Yeah.
The Twins should with the pinstripes where it said Twins. Those were nice unis.
Yeah. The Blue Jays have done that too. They've brought back the different iterations of their uniforms. I'm talking about NFL too. Like I think I like the Rams uniforms, but their best uniforms is when they go back to went back to their originals.
The Dolphins uniform is the one from the 70s.
Yeah, they should
100 times better than what they have now.
They should go back to that. I think the Cardinals should just go back to their double stripe on the pants, just plain, which I think they got closer to that in their latest rebrand. But I think the Falcons should go back to their 1970s look with the red helmet, which they do once a year. I think that should be their permanent look, or the back in black Jerry Glanville uniforms. Like I think they should go with those.
I like those ones.
I think
the throwbacks I would like to see a little more. The Seahawks with the silver helmets.
Yes.
They should just go back to that. Those are sick.
Mm-hmm.
Creamsicle Buccaneers.
Creamsicle Buccaneers. I think the
Yeah.
Giants need to go back to Giants.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that too on the helmet.
Yeah.
With when they wear those uniforms. I like the Jets have tried to modernize slightly their old school version, but when they go back to their old throwbacks, where it's the 80s version, the Mark Gastineaus, where it's a Jets,
Yeah.
those are the Keyshawn's, the whatever.
Also, Pat the Patriot needs to come back. The Patriot in a 3-point stance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, which they bring those out. I'll see. I don't mind the Patriots' current uniforms.
No. Yeah.
I think they're pretty cool. That doesn't bother me.
I feel like one team who has a lot of Chargers have done a lot of stuff, and they all kind of look the same, just different shades. There's only so much you could do with a lightning bolt.
You know what though? They're
they're
powder blue and yellow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's good.
Those are sick.
But even when they had the navy blue with the yellow, still a good helmet. The LaDainian Tomlinson years, those were all right.
They've never had bad uniforms. Chargers. Never.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's hard to screw that up.
Yeah.
Man, it's hard for me to imagine a team that had Phillip Rivers, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Antonio Gates never won a Super Bowl. They really never got closed.
They should have, didn't they?
Yeah.
Wasn't that
The
the year that Phillip
problem is
Rivers
Tom
played on
Brady
the
was
ACL?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
It was like all those teams in the 90s in the NBA that couldn't win because of Michael Jordan.
Yeah. They
That's true.
didn't make it because they were fighting against in the same conference as Peyton Manning and Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, the Charger Phillip Rivers only made the AFC title game once in his
Right.
career.
It's tough
Yeah.
to do. And then you throw in some upsets in there along the way.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Ben too. Ben Roethlisberger too was over
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
He's won 2.
Yeah.
Was it one? Did he win 1 or 2?
He won 2.
2.
He was a rookie. He was a rookie
right.
the year
Yeah.
Jerome Bettis won it, and then
Yeah.
he won it again in 08.
That's
He's
right.
Aaron Rodgers just got 1. That was it. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
been to 3. Roethlisberger's been to 3, won 2 of them.
But Aaron Rodgers is acting like he's won 4.
Aaron Rodgers act like he's won every single year. It's hilarious. Hilariously bad. So, okay. Oh, I passed 2 minutes a long time ago.
Way past.
Way past. We went over. Who cares?
I really don't. I'm by myself right now. So,
Oh.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, anyway, we are the greatest show in all, and Cassidy just reminded me too. And she reminded me on time. Thank you, Cassidy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have the comments up. That's why. But anyway, we are SEC After Dark. This is a show that is steadily increasing in popularity. This is a network that is growing and growing and growing and growing. And so with the new shows that are jumping on board, Jake's Bama After Dark being the latest, this network, you need to get on board with this network while you still can before we get too big for you. We'll never get too big for you. So don't worry about it.
Always subscribe. Don't matter.
But joining me is the host of Off Season After Dark, Mike Hughesman. You should check out his show. He's on episode 6. Episode 7's coming out real soon. Stephen Willis, the most watched Locked On Ole Miss, the most watched Ole Miss podcast in all of the land. And thanks to Rivals and On3 botching this merger, he might actually come out as the number 1 Ole Miss media. He might be the Ole Miss media outlet. So stay tuned for that. Hammer, one half, or actually the entire SEC.
Right.
He just changes his name just to make it look like he's 2 people.
Depending on the week, yeah.
Yeah, depending on the week. He just flies to his ski lodge. He takes a helicopter. And he comes back to He goes back to Dallas. Is it Dallas, right?
Austin.
Awesome. Yeah.
I told you it was San Antonio. Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyway, Biscuits and SEC. If you're not catching that, you should you should jump on that.
Subscribe to the newsletter.
Subscribe to
Yes.
us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you like to do a little reading while you're trying to work,
Right. It's a good distraction.
yeah, you read. It's the only show where you have a read along. Like you can read the newsletter and listen to the show, and it's like, oh, hey, these guys are pretty good. So you should do yourself a favor and do that. And of course, the Regular Guys podcast that I'm about to record another episode actually as soon as we hang up here.
Nice.
And, Locked On Vandy, 710 subscribers and counting. So we're moving north. as far as we're getting closer and closer to 1,000 each day. So be sure to check out all of our shows on this network, and of course, Ole Miss After Dark. And then Jeb, if he ever gets a show, check it out too. But not sure if that's going to happen. But anyway,
there's old Jeb.
Old Jeb. That's great. So for Mike, Steve, Hammer, and Jake, I'm Corey. So long. See you later. We'll see you in the promised land. Go Dogs. Anchor down.
Howdy toddy, everybody.
Spurs up and guns
Roll
up. Next week.
Tide.
Gig 'em.